Wait, I know you see that blue and it looks good. You're up a couple hundred, a couple $1,000. I know, but you didn't hit TP yet. You gotta hold. What's going on, guys? It's your boy NTG back at again with another video. All right, guys, so we are here on the podcast episode 5. We're going to be talking about holding trades. Now this is going to be super important, so we're going to get straight into all the details. All right, guys, and if you guys have not seen my previous upload, you guys can enter the lottery for another 50K funded account giveaway. All you have to do is comment below the video. Every time you comment below each video, you can get up to 5 times the entry. All right, guys, so without further ado, let's talk about holding our trade. Okay, and I know it's another podcast video. Most of you guys are not going to listen to it. It's all good, okay, because this is where the actual application comes in. Okay, so a lot of you guys watch the charts, you guys watch my strategy, you guys watch my live trades, but the real application is in the trading psychology videos. Okay, this is when you actually have to apply things, guys. Okay, you can mark up whatever you want, but if you can't hold a trade, then I don't want you talking to me about becoming a profitable trader. So you need to listen up. Okay, guys. Now, why is it important to hold trades? Very simple. Holding your trade grows your account. Simple. You cannot grow an account if you're not holding your wins and you're holding your losses. That is a losing system. Straightforward. You guys have to understand that holding your trades, okay, holding your trades is what grows an account. You have to hold it to your TP. You can't chop your account. A lot of you guys are still in this momentum of being up 20 pips, 30 pips, and your TP is at 80, and you close not even, you close less than half of what your target was, and you only make a couple $100 when you could have made 1,000. And you guys keep doing this over and over and over, and then the next trade that you take, you can't survive. Your account doesn't grow because you cut your wins. And when you get into that next trade, it's a huge loss. And so that win that you had cannot cover the loss of what you just had. You guys got to understand, trading is with numbers, okay? That's why we have risk to reward. That's why we want to win 2 trades that value 1, okay? We want to win each trade at a 1 to 2, at a 1 to 3, or a 1 to 1.5. We need that because that gives us room to go into drawdown and back up to continue to grow the account. You guys gotta understand, that's what trading is. Trading is not about winning every single trade. Okay, if you still think you're gonna win every single trade in the market, you might as well quit now. Okay, and yes, NTG said that. If you think that you're gonna win every single trade and you're not gonna go through losses, you might as well quit trading now. You guys gotta understand, losses is a part of the game. So you need to put yourself in a position to where you can lose trades, but still have good account size, good growth, good profit on the account. And you can't have that if you're not holding. Okay, that's what it is to have a 1 to 2. You win 1 trade, which equals 2 trades. You lose 1, you're still up 1 trade. Okay, you don't want to win half a trade and then lose a full 1 trade. Sometimes you guys just lose your whole account in general. Okay, but that's just for another story. That has something to do with money management. We're talking about holding trades and why holding trades is so significant. Holding trades is so important. That's what makes you a profitable trader. That's it. Simple. Holding your trade. You have to have the discipline to look at the market, to look at that blue profit and say, okay, I know I'm up $500 and this looks nice. I would take $500 any day. Your boy NTG would as well. But you have to hold the trade. You have to see the full profit, because that 500, if you hold it, can be 1,500. It can be 2,000 if you just hold it. And that's what you need. That's the growth of the account. A lot of you guys chop up your account. Your winnings are choppy. Your losers are huge. So we need to get out of that system, okay? Now, why is it also important to hold your trade? Because when you don't hold your trade, guys, you tend to make mistakes. So I know every single one of you guys listening to this podcast right now has held a trade, got out too early, got out before your TP, and then you see the market continue to shoot up in your direction. Boom. And now you're taking out your measuring tool. Oh man, I could have been up 60 pips. I could have been up 100 pips. I could have been up 200 pips. Why didn't I hold my trade? My account would have been at 6,000 right now. My account would have been at 10,000 right now. My account would have been at 200 right now if I just held my trade. And so you're contemplating yourself because you missed out on holding this trade. All you had to do was hold. If you just held, you would have made tremendous profit. And now you feel sorry for yourself. And now you feel like I have to recover that loss. Right? And it's not like a loss, but it's a loss of profit. So you feel empty. You feel like, man, I need to get back that pips that I missed because I'm supposed to be in that. So you start to make mistakes. So you start to enter the market while the market is going bullish or is going bearish. And you start entering because you're trying to recover those pips that you miss. And what tends to happen is the market starts to go against you. And now not only did you already lose that small little profit that you closed early, now you're losing your account. And now you're panicking. Now you don't know what to do because you know you're not supposed to be entering the market that way. And you should have just closed the charts for the day if you close early. But you have that emptiness inside and you want to fill it. So you go to the charts and you enter trades. Guys, we cannot do this. And that's why it's so important to hold your trades because you don't want to make that mistake. You don't want to make the mistakes. And then not holding your trade leads to blowing your account, guys. Believe it or not. When you get out too early and the market continues in your direction, that's how you start to get into blowing your account. So do not fall into this trap, guys. Don't fall into this trap. Continue to hold. You got to have the discipline, guys, to hold your trades. Now, I understand sometimes you guys get out early. Like NTG, sometimes I get out early and the market went against me and I got out at the right time. Yeah, but that's not going to be every single time, okay? You don't want to disturb your system because what's going to tend to happen is you're going to get out again. And then the next time you're going to miss out on profit. And then now you're going to be sick to your stomach when you miss out on that move. You're trying to make it back up and then you blow your account. Do not make these mistakes, guys. Okay. I always used to tell myself, okay, this is Auntie G's mentality. When I used to tell myself, okay, I always tell myself, I would rather hold and lose a trade than close my trade early and it become a big win. I always tell myself that because a loss I can recover from. Okay, guys, like if I lose, I lost a trade. Okay, well, at least I saw my trade, through the end and I'm not mad about it. I lost my trade, but I will be sick to my stomach if I closed out and 1K in profit and gold or NOS shoots up 200 pips way past my TP. If you guys saw my story or my Instagram post, you guys see that TP I'm talking about, right? And I would have missed out on making 7,000-8,000. Completely different profit, 1,000 to 8,000. I would be sick to my stomach because that's just profit I could have had. That's something I could have had if I just held. I could have had that profit if I held my trade. But I can't have that profit because I closed early. So I always tell myself, I would rather lose a trade. When I look at my trade and it looks good in profit and I want to close, I always say, I'd rather lose this trade than me get out right now and the market goes up another 80 pips. I promise you guys, that to me is more hurtful when you lose profit that you should have got versus when you just lose a trade. So I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but that's just how I see it. So you guys have to hold your trades, okay? Now, I know you guys look at that blue and there's something about that blue that's very hypnotizing, and when the blue and the matches of the numbers and your balance going up, it looks so good and it's so enticing and you guys just want to close your trades because you want to solidify that, right? A lot of you guys have trauma of holding your trades deep in profit and then it literally going all the way back to break even. I know a lot of you guys have that trauma, and every time you're in that trade, you get that same mentality. You're like, okay, no, this is too good to be true. It's definitely going to reverse on me. It's going to go back to break even like it did last time, and then I'm not going to have any profit. I'm going to be sad. So let me get out now, just secure my account, and then maybe the next trade I'll hold it all the way through. Guys, you got to hold your trade no matter what. I know it's a traumatic experience when you are holding your trade and then the market just takes it away from you, and within that split second, and you get so close too, you're thinking like, man, I want to close, but no, NTG set hold, and you hold, and the one time you hold it, the market takes it away from you. I understand. The market takes it away from you. That one time you finally want to be disciplined, hold your trade, the market takes it away. And then you're like, I should have closed, I should have did that. But you don't want to go with that back and forth with closing and not closing, okay? This is very, very significant when you guys are holding your trade. So do not let the market scare you. Don't let that traumatic experience hold you guys from not holding your trade, okay? Now, let's talk about the reasons why we don't hold trades. So why don't we hold trades? Well, the number one reason is we don't have a trading plan. Very simple. A lot of you guys enter in the market with no trading plan. Some of you guys enter the market randomly, or some of you guys enter the market and you don't even know how to take TP. You don't know where you want to take TP. So of course you're going to struggle to hold your trade if you have no target. And that's why it's called a target. Okay. You cannot reach a goal without having a goal. It's simple. You cannot reach a goal if you don't have a goal. What's your goal? I don't know. Then you're not going to accomplish any goals. You need to have a target, guys. And my videos, I've shown you guys plenty of ways to take TP. Previous structure of resistance support, supply and demand, fib extension. You guys can use any candlestick confirmation to get out of trades. There's multiple ways. You can use the EMA. It doesn't matter. Indicators. There's multiple ways you can get out, and I have plenty of those on my channel. You guys have to have a system to get out your trade. That's how you're going to become consistent. When you consistently have something that tells you, when I reach this price point, close your trade. You're going to feel a lot better and a lot confident with your holds if you have a system that tells you to get out. Okay, you guys know NTG uses his fib extension. My fib extension is so accurate that 2 TP gets hit every single time. When I see that 2 TP, I said, okay, I know that's where the market's going. That's it. That's all I have to do. I trust it. That's where the market's going, and I'm not going to close my trade until we get there. And that's what it is, guys. And that's how I'm able to hold these trades, because I have a TP. I have a plan. I have a set. I have a system. I follow the system to the T, discipline, all that good stuff. But you're not going to be able to hold your trade if you guys do not have a target to reach. Okay, guys? Having a target is very, very, very important. Okay. Now, how else can you not have the confidence to hold your trade, right? Because you're probably not backtesting. You're not backtesting. You're trading a random system that you don't even know how it works. You don't even know if it's consistent. You haven't backtested it. You don't know how it works. You don't know, the origins of it. You don't know the details of it. You saw it in a video. You looked at it for 5-10 minutes, and then you start trading it live, having no idea how the system actually works. Guys, we have to backtest our system. Backtesting has a lot to do with making sure that your system is consistent and actually learning about your system, learning how your system develops, learning how it reacts to certain market conditions. That's what backtesting is for. It's like doing your homework before the exam, studying before the exam. Backtesting is very important, guys. So you have to backtest and make sure that you guys are getting the correct way, or making sure that how you're taking TP is actually being consistent and effective. So you got to remember that, guys. Just don't start going on YouTube videos and looking at strategies, and then you don't know how to take your TP, and you end up in this cycle, guys. Okay. Like I said, guys, I know it looks good, that blue profit, but you have to hold your trade, guys. You have to learn how to hold. Holding is so important. You have to hold. And I know you guys go through either traumatic experiences, you guys don't have a complete plan. Some of you guys make mistakes afterwards, but we have to stay disciplined. If you haven't watched my discipline psychology video, you have to watch it. And that's why I have these in this order, okay? Because the most important ones are going to be first, and then we're going to jump down into the details. And then a lot of you guys struggle with holding. And some of you guys are already good traders. You're profitable. Some of you guys are very, very disciplined. Some of you guys have a good system. But you just cannot you can't wrap yourself around holding your trade. That's it. Like as soon as you're in the trade and it hits blue, you already want to close. And that has a lot to do with a lot of things, guys. Now, I don't suggest that you guys, to help hold your trade, you guys close your charts and don't look at the market. That's not really a safe way. If you're a swing trader, okay, you can get away with that. But if you're a scalper, guys, you have to be watching the market to scalp. First of all, if you're a scalper, I do not recommend you just getting your trade and then you're like, okay, I don't want to mess with my trade, just turn off my phone. That's not a good idea. You want to make sure you guys watching the market, because the market also gives you confirmation to get out early. Okay, there's only 3 reasons. Okay, 3 reasons why you guys should get out of your trade early. Okay, one being that you hit your TP. Boom, it's simple enough. You hit your TP. That is the number 1 reason why you guys should get out your trade, because it hit TP. Beautiful. Close the trade and enjoy the profits for the day. Don't get back into the market. Okay, you don't want to get back your profits. 2, okay, the second reason is because you got some kind of confirmation from your system. Maybe it's the indicator. I use Japanese candlestick patterns for my confirmation as formations. Like say you got a doji and that's your number 1 signal to get out of a profitable trade. That's another reason why you should get out, because your system is telling you, hey, I'm getting this signal from a candlestick. I may reverse and take your profits away. So close your trade now. That's the second reason. Okay. Lastly, the third reason why you should close your trades early is if you cannot watch the market anymore. So if you're at work, you're at school, something came up, you're busy, and you're blue profit, I suggest just close the trades for the day and do what you got to do. Okay. If you're at work, you got to clock back in, or you just arrived to work and you have to go to work and you don't have a phone access, you don't have computer access, close your trade, close your profit trade and focus on work. The last thing you want to do is be at work, be at school, looking at your phone and then being distracted and going back on your phone, because you're going to start making mistakes. You're going to be going back and forth, looking at the blue, red, and then your mind's not going to be focused. You're going to be talking to customers, or you're going to be focused on schoolwork, and you're not going to be in the right headspace to make the correct decisions. So that would be the third thing, guys. Okay. Like I said, the first things first, the market has reached your TP. Beautiful. Secondly, you got confirmation to get out early. Third, okay, you're too busy. You cannot watch the market at the moment. So just go ahead, close your trade or set it to break even, whatever you want to do. Okay. But I'd rather you close your trade, guys. Secure some profit. It's always good to secure profit. Profit is better than no profit. I promise you guys that. Okay. Profit is better than no profit. So make sure you guys understand that. Make sure you guys understand, guys. Hold your trade. I went through a lot of scenarios. I tried to go through every single one of them, but I made sure I covered the most important ones. Okay. Now, create the discipline. Discipline. That's it, guys. It's discipline. You're like, NTG, how can I overcome holding my trades? Discipline. Stop thinking about the previous trade. Stop trying to bring back your trauma into the next trade. It's a new trade. Don't think about the last trade. It's a new trade. I'm going to hold it. I know what happened yesterday, but I need to hold it today. You have to have discipline and really ask yourself, do I really want to be a profitable trader? Can I actually do this? You have to ask yourself that, because holding trades require discipline. As simple as that. disciplined. Hold your trade until you get confirmation or you hit TP to get out. You have to be really hard on yourself, guys. Do not close that trade. No. I'm a profitable trader. You got to have that mindset. I'm a profitable trader. This is nothing. I'm not going to stress. Okay. Don't stress. Be relaxed. Okay. I'm in profit. Cool. I'm halfway there. The market got to keep going up. Stay relaxed. Do not stress. A lot of you guys tense up. When you're in blue, you start to tense up and then you start to get scared of those drawdowns, right? You're going blue. You're like up 5K and then it goes back to 3,500 and you guys your heart starts to pump and you start to get scared. You're like, oh, and it's going to reverse this. You got to stay disciplined, guys. Don't let the market shake you. That's how the market takes profit all the time. It goes up and it's like, you know what? Let me do a good pullback and not just a small one, like a big one, like 50% retracement. And now you're shaking. And the market got you right where it wants it. It got you right there. I said, I'm going to pull back to this price. And I know he don't have the discipline. I know she don't have the discipline to hold that trade. I know they don't. And they're going to close early. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off. And I'm going to skyrocket. And I know exactly what they're going to do next. They're going to enter the market. And then boom, I'm going to take their whole account. That's how the market gets you guys every time. Don't let the market shake you. If it's going down, I say, okay, cool. It don't matter to me. I'm not phased. I know where you're going. That's what it is. A lot of you guys know where the market is going. I know where the market is going. I know where you're going. You're going to my TP price. What you doing going back down for? This is just a fake out. I already know. Look, NTG is too old for these games. Just go back up for me. And then after a couple minutes later, boom, it goes back up. That's what it is, guys. And a lot of you guys still fall into that trap. And that's how the market makes so much money. That's how the market makes so much money. Because only 1% of them traders are actually in that move. The rest of them are already closed or they're going to be blowing their account soon. So you have to decide which trader you want to be. All right, guys. So that was your boy with the podcast episode number 5, holding trades. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button for your boy NTG. And of course, remember to comment below to get your second entry for that 50K giveaway. All right, guys. So it was your boy NTG. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. And I'm out. Peace.